Alright, here we go. I'm back again for another test of trying to remain calm and talk through my games. Just had a good dynasty match. Did not win, but came away kind of feeling better about my approach, at least, and everything, and the playbook I was using. So we're gonna get back into more an online ranked here and see what we can do. I'm also looking to do my test here and see if my fan, I got my fan on right now, it's kind of blowing right into it. I'm going to listen back to this and see how bad that affects the audio, or if it does or does not.
Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first, and certainly they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy.
I don't know if I've ever played anybody online playing as Louisville yet. I know there's a guy in the Dynasty that plays as Louisville, but I have not played him since he has been Louisville.
Taking on a team from the ACC.
That'd be an interesting match I'd like to see real high, Florida and Louisville.
Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, time to get this game started.
Let's see, alright. We wait for him to pick his kickoff. We'll pick our kickoff.
We'll put total weather and we'll get started.
Fair catch this.
Fair catch called for and made.
Alright. We'll start out with coach suggestions here. I don't know if I were suggesting starting out with play action, but we'll start out for
quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
4 down linemen. Looks like 3 linebackers.
Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do
is get let's see a little flood route here. That's what I ran with some success on my dynasty match. He's coming down. He's got outside leverage.
He gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it.
So I saw him have outside leverage, but I couldn't tell if it was man or zone right away. Still looked like zone. I thought that linebacker was going to be able to morph up and catch that, but far enough away that it didn't really matter.
I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times.
Let's set the
offense setting up shop at the
set up
46,
for
first and 10.
Some jet sweeps later with this zone run.
The handoff to Johnson. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman?
Go back to coach suggestions. Yeah, I like this shallow cross here. I mean, there's tons of space over the middle there. That's going to be my first R1, and then X onboarding him.
Back to throw, it's flag way.
And we'll go third here.
It's on target and complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Got to keep running.
That's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game.
I want to keep the line pinched.
So
if I want to roll out the flag way.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the
I do like this call here in coach suggestions again. I didn't do that much in the dynasty match with coach suggestions.
The play action fake.
Nope, wasn't open.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to make
Look
magic
at
with
that.
his feet.
Leg way.
Gets out of bounds after the
I thought for sure they had me in the backfield.
With a first and goal.
And you're seeing here the difficulties
They'll
defenses
probably
have
have outside leverage here. Let's see if we can ID this Mike. Yeah, let's try that.
Get outside the pocket. He is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field.
And he rolls into the house.
Jaden Ball.
Touchdown, Florida. Talk about a great way to start the game.
But again, I
You ain't
found
lying.
starting
Sometimes
this
it takes a
last
couple
night that
drives to get the juices
just
going and
talking
getting a
during the
rhythm.
games
No,
really
sir. They
helps.
came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow
It
start.
helps keep me
Lining
calm
up to
and
tack one
accountable,
more onto that lead.
because if
And the
I'm
extra
allowed
point
to
is
get
good, and
angry
it's
and
7-0.
tilt, I'll lose by
They put
60
together
every
a
time.
74-yard touchdown drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Stay in the course, not getting angry. Talking through my strategy really helps me.
Fielded in the end zone, it's
I have
Turner.
to reason
Rolling the dice
with
to bring it
myself,
out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
because I'm going to run into people that have better stick skills than me. Almost everybody in the Dynasty does. So I have to
First down here for the offense.
limit the mistakes.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle.
I saw
It's
him
Johnson.
coming
And good
across
coverage
there,
by the
but
defense, just a
when
short
by the
gain.
time I had peeled off
A
on the
nice job by the
defensive lineman, he
defense
just
there,
kind of went
tackling the
straight
catch
back.
and
And
smothering the tight end. They know this
I
offense
saw
is
it,
going
but
to try to
didn't have
find
any
him
time to
in the
react.
passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect
Back to
coverage.
3-3-5
And nice job bringing
here.
the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Now on second down after the short completion.
I wonder what he's going to do with number
Looking to
5.
throw, it's Shuck. Gonna let it
Damn.
fly. Underneath toasted coverage, got it
Wow.
deep downfield. Ripped off a huge
I had been running
chunk
similar
right
to
on
that,
moment as
with
he
that
gets
running
the
back
first
coming out
down
on that.
before he
It was like a
steps out of
mesh
bounds.
And that's
underneath,
why this
and then
guy's a
that
complete
running back
back.
coming
He's good
out.
between the
That
tackles. He can pass
was
block,
very
but he
successful
can
for me
also
last
run
time I
routes.
tried
We're
to
not
use
just
that.
talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
They move the
Pinch him
tight end
down for
all
now.
over. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And they'll
See, and I
bring
gotta
him
let
to
the
the
computer
ground
make that
after a
tackle.
short
I would
gain.
overrun that every time. Well, let's see what we can do with some man coverage here. Again, it's hard to run in my dynasty because all my defensive backs are very, very slow.
Now
But
the
you don't
play fake.
generally
They're
have
bringing
that problem with Florida.
It falls incomplete, and that'll do it.
I played a guy play in South Carolina a couple days ago that had a 99 speed and 99 acceleration receiver that he moved over to be his number one. And again, that was really before I was trying to talk through things, but it was very hard because he would just send them
Now
on go
facing a
routes every
third down
time.
as they line
And
up after the
so
break.
we would get smoked. That
On the
happens
gun,
in the
wants to
dynasty
pass.
because my guys are slow.
Fires to the right. Excellent
I don't know why
coverage
Six
and
didn't
good
catch
use of
that,
the
but
hands to knock it away.
I thought he
Nice
had
job
it
by
because
the
I didn't
defense
see
there,
him
mixing
there.
up their
My
look there.
defender
Third
there.
and long in field
Thankfully,
goal
he was
range,
there.
they go zone coverage, so everybody on the
Dime
back end has the
man,
eye on
that
the
seemed to work
quarterback,
out
and they're
for us
able to
pretty
break
good
on the
last
ball,
time.
force the incompletion.
Contain our ends.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Gonna take a shot. Downfield and
If Zero
incomplete. The
hadn't
defense holds.
tapped that,
And
we
those
might
fourth
have had
down
a pick.
stops are so huge for momentum to turn
Again,
the
when
ball
I run
back
these
to your offense.
RPOs,
Great pass defense,
they
seeing
crash,
the
I'll
ball,
run.
breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this
He
team.
didn't crash, but I thought he was
Continuing
going
turn
to,
and
but it
move
still worked
forward,
out for
and
me.
they're closing in on midfield. It's
I
down to
love
48.
RPO tight end flash.
Coach is
Let's see if we
always
can
hard
hit it
about
here.
staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hansen. Wrestled to the
Very,
ground after
very
picking up the
only
first
short
down.
down.
No
I love
reason to
this
panic when you
halfbacks.
see those extra
See the
bodies
coach
coming.
suggestions on
Just
this
find
one.
the big
See, they
tight end.
pressed
Well,
up
and
on
the
him.
great
It's
ones
almost
do that.
guaranteed
The great
going
ones
to be a
are, okay,
run.
you want to blitz? I know my answers.
He peeled
All
off.
right, I'll stay
I
patient.
get block.
Find the
Outside
matchup. This time it
leverage.
was the tight end.
Trey is going to
Running
smoke
toward
him.
the tape.
Oh, come on.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge
I
pickup on
love
that
red zone
play.
scissors too.
Love the
See, so
individual
I might
effort
be
by the
pretty
wide
much
receiver
lockstep
after
with
the
the way that
catch,
the Florida
making
offense
people miss,
coach
showing you the
suggestions
speed.
is
Now he
running.
set up his offense down in the red zone.
From the red zone, looking for a
I did
man.
not like that setup, so we're going to run it.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
They really got to have that inside leverage for that play to
Now
work.
the
There's
chance to
way
pay
too
off
many
that
dudes
big play
outside.
from just outside the 5.
Let's see, Boardingham, option A, Trey, option B, in the back of the end zone. That might be open.
Looking for a man. It's Flagway. It's complete. And he
Option
will
A.
score. Touchdown, Gator. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man,
That outside route is so hard for me to understand.
Create some momentum, cut it to a one-score game. This is an important possession.
You really almost have to have your pre-snap read look right, whether they have inside or outside leverage for it really work, I think. Because I swear, almost every time I've tried it in the past, that gets picked off, they are able to undercut it. But if you read it right initially, it seems to do fine.
Looking for a deep man. Intercepted.
Gotta have been pissed, because that was a good 5 yards trailing, but here we go with the flood. We'll see here. See, I like to look R1 there up. He's pressing up on him, so he might go square or circle.
That they never have a chance of making. That's what that guy did right there. He baited the QB into a bad decision.
That man just had me scared, so
on the run, and he'll slide
let the flag
to
way.
pick up there. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Like circle again on this one or square.
To the air. It's Flagway.
Third option again.
Grab on the left. He's brought
Trying
down
to hurry
quickly.
up here.
Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry up.
This bench might work if he's still running man. Probably Boardingham X.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down.
I really had to undercut that because it was not man, it was zone, and I thought for sure I was going to get picked off
Really
there.
effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, David,
Got
when you have a
outside
tight end
leverage
that
on
can get
circle.
downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell. Sticks his foot in the ground.
If that wasn't a perfect pass, it was going to get intercepted.
Touchdown, Florida!
I think probably a better user intercepts it for sure.
Second receiving touchdown of the game.
I'm not trying to disparage that guy or anything because I probably would have gotten smoked as well, but
Continue to pick at it.
if he just switched over and been
And
able
with the
to
extra
triangle
point,
there,
they're
he
up
probably would
21
have got it.
to nothing. So they got
But
the
that said, it was
touchdown,
still a
and as
pretty
they
good
kick
pass.
off, really important
And
for
would
the
have been
defense to
successful in
shut
real
them
life
down
anyway.
here.
Game, maybe not.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have
And
to
what
take
I'm
it
feeling
easy.
is
Stopped at the 14.
kind of stating what I'm thinking pre-play is really helping me get down to my third read too. If I'm stating 2 and it's not, and I'm not seeing that immediately, it's really helping me go down. Whereas in real life, or before I started doing this, I really get stuck and just force things.
On the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Well, you've also had some miscues.
See, I tried to do that. I tried to undercut it and
Big gain
didn't work.
on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's going for the big play. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing
Guy's
it back.
probably gonna quit.
And a big return.
Although again, I
after the
don't like him.
INT
I
sets
don't want
up
to.
the offense for this possession.
I'm trying to talk through things, but I'm pretty sure he will.
Here. 2 interceptions already in
I'm
this
just
game.
gonna
He's got to do a much better
run
job
this
with decision.
half out and let's see what
So
we get out
let's
of the
see how
second
they
half.
play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
With that streak, he rolled the corner.
If
Badger smokes him, that's where we're going.
Back to throw.
Nope, he dropped up.
Nowhere to
Oh,
go, and the ball
Jesus,
is
what
hit.
was that?
The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Cardinals.
See, so there's what happens. I originally said I was just going to run it out. And I should have stuck with that.
Down 21-7. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And they desperately wanted to attempt to return,
we're really just gonna kneel this shit.
not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the offense has done
Gotta
its
learn
job.
not
They
to
have the
on
lead, and they'll
YouTube.
secure it as we head to halftime. The Gators will kick it
All
away
right, we're
first, and
kicking
we'll start
here.
the second half.
What I'm thinking, this guy is not going to run the
He'll
ball.
bring it out.
He's
It's
not
Turner.
anybody that wants to run the ball
As
in
a
the slightest.
decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
Well, he's gun ace, 2 receivers. 3-4. I just want to see what it does here.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack.
I don't
Down
know
2
Louisville's
possessions to
roster,
start
but I
this
don't
third
think they have
quarter. They love
anybody.
to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second
I
half.
tried to
now
swap
you're down.
over to
I gotta
5, but I
maximize every
didn't let me
single
get
one.
over there
Put
fast
your
enough.
best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here
3-4 here, but I
executing at a
do
high
still
rate.
like for his linebackers.
The defense wouldn't
Very
let him
good.
loose, and even though it's a completion, they
Contain
lost
out.
yardage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make
Go
sure they have
down
the
on
right play
11.
call and everyone on the
11
same
0-2
page
roll.
here.
It almost
This
never works,
defense
but
has
I
kept
love
them
it when it
backed up.
does.
Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Shuck.
There it
That
is.
pass is well off target.
Man,
He
when
got
that
hit
blitz
as he was
works, it's
trying to
amazing.
throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And
I knew he was
finally,
going
the
to go
defense
for
is
it,
able to
and I
get
can
some
almost
pressure on this
guarantee if he
quarterback.
doesn't
They've
get
been
it, he's
trying
going to
all game long,
quit out,
different
even
ways
though
to
it's only
affect
two
him, weren't
possession
able to
game.
get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man,
Just
it's
pound
so
this rock.
frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and
See,
execute.
this
And what do you do?
guy I'm
First
playing, he's
drive,
kind of like
you
me.
throw an interception.
Seems like he really gets
Turn your field
frustrated
position
and
to
just
the other
starts
side, create momentum
chucking up
immediately.
those
This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
deep seam routes that you think you should have
Just one more yard. It's 2nd
right
and goal.
like before you think about it. And ever since I started doing this, I've never thought about one of those
They'll
seam
keep it
routes
on the
working.
ground looking for the end zone. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this
I'm going to do
no
something
game
a flag
plan.
way here.
Well, he
I'm
gets
going to go
tackled
for it
down
on
at the
4th
1
no
yard
matter
line. So
what. But
offensively, do you feel confident
we
enough
have
on
like a
3rd here
quarterback
trying to hand it
power.
off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone.
Just
I
the
only got a
speed
yard
option.
to go. I
The
got
power read,
This defense
takes
was
too
put
long
in
to
a
set up.
difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Now the pitch.
Nice.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gators! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And I'm going to be interested to see
after
if the
scoring the touchdown.
fan really messes up the audio. sometimes I have to do it because I have
He'll
those
bring it out.
the
It's Turner.
PlayStation branded mic
That
and
gamble
headset
did not pay off as they
over
bring
the
it
ear
down at the 12-yard line.
really makes my ears hot.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field.
Don't know me, prone to migraines and hot ears. It's a heavy trigger.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to
I
have
would
to
really
score.
like to be able to get used to them because I do like these headsets.
Yeah, you got to
I'm
go
gonna
tempo.
start
You're going to have to try
talking
to
through
fit
this
in as
stuff
many
more.
plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to
Maybe I'll
eliminate
start
the
talking
negative
through some
plays.
of the
No
show.
more penalties and no more turnovers.
My old
Going deep.
hands and only being able to
And
do
they
one
wanted it
button
all on that incomplete
and
pass.
not being able to
Instead,
do
they're
the
looking at third down.
PCI placement.
Man, that's a couple bad
Oh, I've
throws.
tried.
Last
I really
possession
cannot
obviously
do that.
ends an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw
Ozzy
another
got one
run,
receiver
you know,
on
in
third and
harm's way.
four.
You got to make sure you're throwing to the open
Then
guy.
let's go
Make sure
man
you're
here.
taking care of
I
that
don't
football.
think
We
that
can't have
they've
any more
got anybody
turnovers.
that can smoke
And
us.
this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
He's definitely quitting out of that.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the
I only
pick.
knew that because I run that play
And if
all
that
the
don't
time
light your
when I
fire,
was
your
at Liberty.
wood is wet. The best play on a field is
One
when the
of them
big
power
boys,
read
the most
here to
athletic people on the field, the defensive
X to
linemen,
hold the ball
make
as the quarterback.
game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
And he
I just have to remember that. I have to say it to myself every time or I don't remember it.
Just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Versus press, it could be a disaster for him.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. They're working that left side. And the defense
I would be so
makes
mad
an
if I was
immediate
him.
tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Zig route to Wilson. A. Johnson triangle B.
He wants to throw. He caught it. And he'll run out of bounds.
I didn't
just
see
short
if
of the
Johnson
goal
was
line.
open.
Wanted to
I
get
walked
it,
in
but
too
couldn't
much.
quite get home. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Triangle A. Lagway run B.
He's looking to throw. Pressure. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point
I
will
swear,
tack
I need
another
to
one
remember
onto
after this
lead.
game, no matter
Quick
what,
work
that I
on
need
that
to
scoring drive, just 4
still
plays.
have, when I'm playing
Close the deal
online,
with a 3-yard touchdown run.
it's the tap X again to kick. And my dynasty
He'll
is
bring it out.
hold
It's Turner.
X. And I need to
Not
make them
nearly as much
consistent,
as
and
he'd
I have
hoped
not
when he brought
remembered
it out
for
of
the
the end zone.
entire
He'll be
year.
stopped at the 15.
And where it normally comes back to bite me is punting in
First
dynasty.
down here
I
for
did
the
mine
offense.
against that last game. I had a stupid short punt.
He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end.
That was
Grabbed in the
low.
middle. It's Johnson. And they were looking for a
11 is
chunk
big
play,
and tall
they
and
got
fast.
it. The explosive. Picks up more than 30.
I wish he'd say
Timeout called by
him
the
more, but
offense, and now they just have one
I would
remaining in the
expect
half.
him to try that
See if they
again.
can
So I'm
turn
gonna,
this
let's
drive
see if
into
we can.
points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run the screen.
Oh, he
Still running
broke
at
the
the
screen.
40. And
Oh.
no, he loses the ball at
I
the
would
end
definitely
of
have
the run.
done that. I
And
love
they
doing
are
a hurdle,
fortunate to
even though
avoid the turnover as the fumble goes
those
out of
4
bounds.
fumbles happen a lot. Man up,
Final
3-4.
play of the
Only
quarter coming.
2 receivers. Let's press. Let's see what we
Back to
can
throw.
force
It's
something
Shuck.
here. 83 is fast.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
So I don't have any expectation of losing this game, but I'm glad the guy has stayed in because he's kind of worked with well with what I've tried to talk through. From the 5, let's go 3-4, but
Starting off
2,
this
we'll
quarter
do
close enough
underneath
to
shade
smell the goal line.
and contain, because
Linebackers
I still
moving,
don't
trying
think
to
he's going to
confuse
run
the
it.
quarterback. And his 5th
That underneath
interception of the
shade
game,
got
a
it.
miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He's at the 50. The 30.
I would love to do a
Running
celebration right
inside
now,
the 20.
but
Touchdown
I
Gator.
won't.
And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6.
I'm surprised this guy's playing this match out
Fielded in the
again.
end zone,
I'm
it's
fine with
Brown.
it.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisville has it back in the offense.
He doesn't have the dudes to overcome if I'm running 3-4.
After squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth.
My linebackers are just way too good.
They got all
For him to keep running 2 wide receivers, and I can run 3-4 like that.
Looking to pass. It's Shuck. Getting some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Looking to take a shot. And he throws another interception.
It was a tight end drag, but he didn't throw it.
Inside the 10. He'll go out of bounds at the 4-yard line, and he almost had a pick 6.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores,
he's tilted pretty heavy.
You know exactly what is coming. It's going to be.
He's decided what should work before he
and
does
the
it.
stomping has commenced.
That's not, I mean,
the defense has been lights out, and the
constructive
offense
criticism, because
obviously just
that's what I do
continues to
every
pour it
time
on.
I get
This
blown
is
out
what
like
you
this.
call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense,
No,
defense.
there's no way my guy should have it
They'll try to add another to their
every
lead.
time.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
I know
Almost
because
ready
I've
to
done
kick
it.
away after
Because I
scoring
do
the
it all
touchdown.
the time.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond? Time to take a shot. And that pass intercepted.
See, once something works once, you just tend to stick with it. Hook it up to 83 is what he's decided he needs to do.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I'm a fan of this, man.
So his only score was a defensive score.
This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance,
played
rhythm,
very well.
timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day tonight.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long.
He's in zone.
Off play action. Looking for an open area to his left. He's got the tight end. Just outside the red zone.
Surprised boarding him hung on to that.
The 22. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Johnson. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan.
Because I know
They were ready
nobody's
to
gonna
attack
listen to this.
and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat
Let's do the levels here.
missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and
0, option A, X, option B.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Badger. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
Hopefully the game
The defense there has their backs against
runs
the wall.
the
That's
score
a
out here
great
if I nail
job
it.
of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did
I
splatter
really
them and
hope getting back to the basics is helping me, talking
Got to
through
give
is
the coaching
helping me.
staff a ton of credit. They obviously
Now I'm
had their
gonna
guys
sign off
ready
this
to play
broadcast and listen to it,
motivated right
see how
from
this
the
fan
opening
sounds.
kick. All 3 phases we saw just